Welcome, hockey fans, here to tonight's game, and we got the Red River Wild taking on the Portage Islanders, and we'll take you right down here to ice level as the teams get ready. In what should be a good game here tonight. This is our Cancer Care weekend here in Morris, and had some good games here. And the second one tonight all started off here. The Morris Mavericks, they fell at home 5-4 to the WC Miller Aces out of Altona by a score of 5-4. And if you stick around here after, we'll have the junior game. It's the Twisters and the Fort Garry Twins, but now back down to our game here. As Islanders now are out on the ice, and we're just waiting here, O Canada and the national anthems, and we'll be ready to go. Red River comes in here third place here with a couple games left to the playoffs. Meanwhile, Portage, they sit in fifth.
Before we start this game, the Red River Wild would like to present some hardware. Congratulations to Mark Friesen for winning the top goalie in the SEMHL.
And a quick look at your starting goaltenders coming into this one. For the Portage Islanders, they got Steve Christie starting. And for the Red River Wild, their starting goalie is also number 1, Mark Friesen. Both centers are in the face-off circle, and we're ready here for the biscuit to drop shortly. And with that, we're underway as that puck pops up and gets passed ahead for it. Hand pass waved off. And the Wild, quick shot, and a nice save there by Christie. Kicks it into the corner. Now, against the end boards, Portage taking it up ice. And that long stretch pass gets broken up just for a second as they work their way ahead ice. In tight, and couldn't get the pass to go. Wild pick it up. Picked up now by Mashusky, and he's going to play that ahead. And the long stretch pass that gets broken up there again. Picked up and into the zone Played ahead for by Klippenstein before going for a change. Christian now, long stretch pass. And with that, the Islanders get out of the zone. Some miscommunication there at the center ice, and they'll have to regroup there as their captain again plays it in. That pass gets picked off and pushed right back in by the Wild, and they're going to get charged for icing here just in a minute into this one here. Shots knotted up at 0. And off the draw back here at the other end of the ice, we're ready to go as Portage, he'll play that round behind the net. Now picked up by the Wild. The Wild in their own zone, trying to look ahead ice. And now they'll make their way forward as they play that into the zone by Anderson. Loose puck, Anderson, he'll pick it up. Walking in, he's going to wait, go around the net, trying to find a man in the slot. Now waiting. Looking, shot through traffic and loose in front, nothing going there. So that's played ahead forward. Bad bounce there off the end boards, trying to clear it there for the Islanders, and a quick shot in there on net. Again, great opportunities here early for the Wild as the Portage tries to work it out here on the far side. They'll hold the zone there just for a second as now here come the Islanders here. A little bit of a chance for them on a little rush, and Friesen will play that in to the boards there along the side. Will get picked up and working their way ahead forward. Here come the Wild, Red River Wild, in and out into the zone, looking. Playing that in, Christie has a save there as he makes those 2 quick ones. And make a third there and hold on for a whistle as he agrees Brickton in front looking for a tip. And Mark Sabrin comes in to take the draw. Now back to the point. Played in and all the way around. Portage, they'll regain possession now here in the defensive zone, trying to set something up. There's a slap shot, and that gets deflected into the netting. And that's going to bring the face-off out of the zone. And Giesbrook's line's going to come off as they change it up here. Mashevsky and his line skates into the dot, wins that one, and gets it back here to the point. Froze will play it in. And Christian Hill play that along, and Islanders trying to get it out. They'll turn it over. Here's a chance for the Wild in the slot. Couldn't get a shot away. And now they'll work it in behind the net. Again in front, firing! And couldn't find the back of the net on that one either. And some great chances here early on by the Wild. They lead in the shots by a score of 5-1. And back down there to do the face-off draw, and Mashevsky Hill Winifred plays it in. Islanders behind their own net, working it ahead ice. On the far side, walking in, now over the line. Pushed ahead forward, firing, and Friesen with a save there. One dingling in front, and couldn't find the answer to it there for the Islanders. And that comes out, and here's a rush now here going the other way. Mashevsky ahead, looking, firing, and the X-Twister missing the net on that one as up the near side boards. Here come the Islanders going the other way, walking in. Here's the 22, firing, and the goaltender just getting a little bit of that and enough to put that shot off from McCurr, and going the other way now through traffic. And Christie will just play that into the boards and all the way down the ice. Anderson gives chase and will pick it up and go behind his net as he gets pressured here by the 20 in blue. Now working his way ahead forward. Goes through 2 men and gets a poke checked off. And there's a chance for the Islanders after some great forward checking by them. Working ahead forward, 19, firing, and that gets blocked with the bodies in front. Couldn't get through the traffic. Picked up by the Wild, and the Wild are cleared all the way out. And that again getting scooped up now here. And played around by Tanner Gorge. Working with it now here is the Islanders. Islanders, long stretch pass now into the zone. Centering, and nothing going there on that one for them. As Tanner Jago controlled the rush in tight. And Paul Reminald, he'll pull it ahead ice here. Moving his way through traffic and gets the puck stolen off of his stick. Whacking at it in front. Couldn't get a good chance at the puck there as Islanders control. Islanders working up here on the near side. The push out and head forward, and Frost will play it right back in. And the scramble now here for the puck, and that gets cleared into the Wild zone as Mark Friesen, he'll leave it. Wild playing it back before they can go forward, and now they clear that one all the way in off the stick of Mashewski. And Christie plays it away from harm. Islanders working ahead forward into the skates, and nothing going there for them. And Mark Friesen now, he'll play that across. Under 5 here gone in the opening frame as gets pushed ahead by the 88 and now back right to him. And Sutherland now, he'll head ice with the puck and play that in. And that's out of play, and that'll bring a stoppage in play. 5.5 gone in the opening frame. Shots are 5-3 for the Wild over the Islanders here. Scoreboard still knotted up at zeros. And off the draw, Wild control here in the defensive zone, trying to push it ahead ice. And nothing going there. Good defensive work here by Islanders. Now walking in, Fries, he'll play that across. Looking, firing, save made, loose in front. And whacking at it there, couldn't find an answer for that. They'll work it around the ice now here. And Portage will pick it up here in the defensive zone just for a second as they turn that one over. Telfair will play back to Fries, and Fries can't get a shot away into the slot, and nothing going there for Jans. Now going the other way. Here's the opportunity for the Islanders as they walk into the zone. They got 3 and couldn't get a good shot firing away on net as Mashewski was right there for the answer defensively. Played in front, just out of the reach of Klippenstein. Now working it back. Firing there is a chance for George, and that won't go. We got a penalty upcoming here. And it's going to be charged against the Wild. Power play opportunity number 1 coming to the Portage Islanders, and it's a trip. Here's a quick look at the replay of the trip. And I think it was right there in front, a little bit to the side of the net. And with that, it's power play number 1. So there'll be Klippenstein charged for the trip, and yeah, it is. It's going to not put a 4-minute up there. So it's a double minor. And now they're trying to figure out how much time is on the penalty. They switched it to a 2-minute. It's might have been one of the first double minors trips I've ever seen. No, it is a 4. And the ref came over to make sure the timekeepers knew that. So it's a double minor there on the trip, which they're going to say was more of a slew foot. And with that, so Wild controlling here on the penalty kill. And working out from behind their net. Islanders hold at the line. Islanders working around now here. Looking for somebody. Walking in off a couple skates and nothing going there. Islanders continuing to possess the puck here in the offensive zone. Trying to work it back there to the 68. Bouncing off a couple of sticks, and that gets out of the zone there. And trying to regroup here. Islanders, long stretch pass into the zone. And looking for it, now back. Played along there by the 14 of Roy, and Mashewski is going to give chase going the other way. Christie plays it away from him. And now picked up and going the other way here is the 22 of Brooks, and he walks into the zone And that pass there is a little bit off. Now behind the net, working with it. Pushed across. Now here. Working with it now is the Islanders. Islanders back to the point. They play that across. Sutherland. And the long stretch pass there from George won't go. Trying to regroup here, and going the other way is Mashewski with speed into the zone, and they'll make the save there and then play up behind. Picked up now here by the captain here of the Islanders as he'll make his way ahead ice before going for a change as the Islanders step into the zone here. 2:14 remaining on the Klippenstein double minor. As there's going to be another penalty coming up here as the physical activity ramping up in this one. And there's a quick look at the altercation. Gets pushed a little bit there just off of the edge there of the camera. And Jamie Massou will get the call. And they come in now here for the draw. And Portage wins that here. We got some 4-on-4 hockey for a minute 50. Working with it here on the near side. In tight, nothing going there. So after the roughing there, Mizzou, they'll work their way ahead forward. Here comes the 17 into the zone, and that gets knocked off the stick by the 14 as a hard collision comes there into the boards, and that's going to be a penalty. And there's a quick look at the replay on that. And as we sort out the scoreboard there, they get ready to go. Mashewski set to take the draw at the other end of the ice here. Power play opportunity now here for Red River on the 5-on-3. After some physical activity by Portage, surrenders their power play opportunity. And gives one here going the other way. Wild now controlling here as Fraser will play it in, now looking. As they'll circle that around. There's a shot from the point, and Christie kicks it into the corner boards. And Mashewski, I'm going to say, holds the line. He'll play that back to Fraser. Fraser walking in, firing through traffic, and batting at it as he's falling down. And Christie has the answer on that one there. As they continue to work at it. Tail four into the slot. As Fraser, he'll play it back on the far slot, and he'll get it right back as he'll circle around the dot behind the net. And there's a whistle going as the net came off. That'll bring a stoppage in play. Just under 10 to go here in the final frame, or in the final part here of the first period. My mistake on that. Shots are 9-3 in this one in favor of the home Wild. And the puck's dropped right back here, ready to go. Wild, they work it back to the point. Playing that across. Looking. They continue to work with it, firing through traffic and off the mark there. And the net came off again, and that's going to bring another stoppage in play here. And getting ready here for the draw, and we're back with the action. Quick shot firing, and what a save by Christie again, having the answer for it here on the power play opportunity. And they're back set, ready to do it again here. 9:33 on the clock. And kicked out from the draw. Looking for it. Played across to Hepner. Looking. Still looking. One man out of the box here for Portage. Even strength here. For another 5 seconds. Firing. That doesn't go. Another shot. Save made. Power play resumes now here for the Wild. For 17 seconds as Klippenstein is finally out of the box after serving his 4 minutes. And a big play there behind the ice, and they're going to continue on as that gets played in. And the power play has expired. Bring a stoppage in play as they continue to go now here, working ahead forward on the evening strength. Pushed ahead forward. Brooks, now he'll play that in. And waiting, pushed in by the Islanders. Control the head now here. Come the Wild out of their own zone at the 8:30 mark. And that pass there a little bit off Mashewski. He dodges the hit and plays it ahead forward. As the Wild control. Down to the slot, firing, and just off the mark on that one. Frost with his shot. Off a couple of sticks there, and the goaltender, Christie, holding on for the save as he'll put it into the corner again, as he's one of the best here in Manitoba as they work it ahead ice. Islanders and move it up. Firing and a little bit off the mark there. For the skirmish for the puck behind the net. Islanders come out with it. Looking into the slot and spinning around, couldn't get a shot on net. Sutherland, he'll play that in front. And no one can jump on it. The Wild will pick it up. And Mag will put it the other way into the zone as it's going for a change here. Here come the Islanders skating up ice as they step over the center ice logo and into the zone. Playing it back. Sutherland firing. Save made. Rebound. What a save on that one there. The flash of the leather by Mark Friesen making the save on that one. Couldn't glove it though as he'll play it behind his net. 7:17 on the clock. Shots are 10-5 in favor of the Wild as they step into the Islanders zone. Looking back, now playing ahead for a nice move there. Firing save made. And again, cleared out. Nothing going on the rebound there for the Wild. Let's take a look at that hit here. And there it is. Take one more look at it here. The big collision at the other end of the ice. And back to the live action here. Wild controlling in the Islanders zone. Shot firing, and Christie just got enough of it. Played ahead into the zone now. Down low, and friendly fire there by the Wild as they get part of their own man. Going back, push ahead forward and off the stick of Sabrin and into the zone. Looking with it now, here comes the Wild as the Wild work it up on the near side. Griesbrook plays it into the zone. And a long stretch pass a little bit out of the way there. And they're going to have to regroup. As the Islanders trying to go the other way. Just not enough on it. Maybe an opportunity there for more. Nothing going with him as he hits the ice. As that gets worked around. And Mashewski, he makes his way up ice and takes a trip, and pretty easy call there by the referee. So another power play opportunity here for Red River. Haven't been too hot on their power play. 0 for 2 so far. Same with Islanders being 0 for 1. And off the draw, here we go. As Masu finds himself in the box for the second time tonight. And they play that across. Working with it. And first he'll play that a little bit lower. Now he gets it right back. Post plays it across. Firing through traffic, and Christie sees right through it and holds on for a whistle. 5:31 remaining here in the opening frame. Scoreboard still showing the goalies being perfect. Shots are 13-5. As Mashewski regroups and glides in to take the draw. And he's going to get kicked out of there. And they'll have someone different here to take on Maceo as they win the draw as the Wild. And the Wild continue on now here. Wild looking, they play that across. Now back to the point here for Fraze. Looking, firing through traffic, and rebound stayed right there in the slot. Portage gets it out. And played across now here. And into the zone. Skating, firing on that one. Jans just misses it there. Rebound. And Christian knocks the net off, and they're going to decide to blow it dead. And it's going to be made contact with the high stick is the reason for that. Bring the face-off up right in front of us here. 1:01 remaining here on the power play for the Wild as Swaldor and his team comes in for the penalty kill as he skates into the draw, and he's going to get a wave telling the linesman he did nothing. Nevertheless, quick change up, and Moffat comes in, loses the draw on that one, and the Wild continue on their power play as Paul Emerald plays that into the zone. Working with it now. There's a couple of ex-twisters here we've mentioned over the years as the Wild pull it back to the blue line. Now spinning out of traffic. And some collisions there, and they're just going to both play on. Playing it ahead forward now here are the Wild. Wild working it forward. On the far side, skating ahead ice. Into the zone. Long stretch pass won't go, and the Islanders send it all the way down. 15 seconds remaining on the Montreal penalty. Into the zone, Mashewski. Another more recent twister comes into the zone. Shot there by Jans, and he couldn't get it. And that gets played in. Comes right to Monsuso as he steps into the ice, and 3:50 on the clock. Another penalty gone off the board as that pass there to Brent Hepner is a little bit off, and that's going to come all the way down and be an icing. I think he played. And there's a penalty there right off the draw. As we look at all the ex-twisters here in the starting lineup for the Wild. Got Brain Klippenstein, TJ Mashewski, Paul Remiaud, as well as Wyatt Sabrin, and some who've only played a couple games, like Cody Siemens out there, as well as Troy Lehman. And they're back here ready on the draw. Portage got their power play unit out there as Brendan Hepner, the captain of this Wild team, finds himself in the penalty box, and Sutherland just fanned on that one, couldn't get much on it. Islanders working it here around the blue line. Now to Sutherland firing, and shot missed there. Islanders working it around, shot through traffic. Goes into the corner, Mashewski gives chase. Controlled by Portage. As the Islanders again working it around here and trying to push it ahead ice. Back to the high point now here. Looking. And they continue to pass that on down low to Sutherland. As they work that all the way down low, George up high. Sutherland looking. Firing. Loose puck laying in front and whacking at, nothing going there. Minute remaining on the penalty kill. And that comes out of the zone. And Jago will play that in. All the way down ice. Jago telling his man to go after it as he'll go for a change, the Islanders captain. Moffat with the puck as he skates up ice. With about 30 seconds remaining, just over 30 seconds remaining on the penalty to Hepner. As that gets played around now here and pushed ahead forward off a couple bodies by the Islanders, and the Islanders control with the puck. Passing it back, quick shot through traffic off the mark there, nothing going. Islanders, they work it around now here at the point. Push back in down low. Now behind the goal line, back to the point, and that pass won't go. That comes all the way down the ice as Hepner gets ready to take stride. Comes all the way down and back to even strength as Hepner comes out and goes immediately to the box as they send on another attacker to be back to 5. Anderson giving chase, and it's going to be icing charged against the Islanders. 1:30 on the clock. Here's shot 16-6 in favor of the Wild. And Christie and Friesen staying perfect so far in this close. No goal scoring affair and a couple of penalties and great opportunities for both teams. And the linesman calling it on him. That was an unfair drop, and they're going to redo it here. Islanders try to get a change, and they're not allowed one. Back on the drop now here. Islanders controlling on the far side as they overskate that one. Working their way ahead ice now. On the near side, that gets picked off now here by Paul Remillard. Remillard into the zone. Working his way behind the net. Plays it back to the point. Looking. Across here, Hepner through traffic, and he couldn't get a shot away. Was anyone in tight? Under 1 here to go in the first frame. Long way here to move the ice, and Portage will just deflect it in instead. 40 on the clock. Islanders work it in tight, and Friesen freezes the puck at 39.0 seconds in the opening frame off that rush pushed ahead forward by the Islanders, and Doug Lawrence and his group out there. And now again changing it up there as McCorster comes in, and he'll win the draw on that one, getting it back. Trying to get to the point as a skirmish continues right at the top of the circle. Off the draw, that gets cleared, and that's going to hit one of the sprinkler systems here, bring a stoppage in play. And they'll redo it with 25.9 on the clock. As McCoyster straightens in for the draw, and he'll pick up the puck. Guarded and pressured into the corner by Mashevsky. His pass a little bit off there. And the Wild, they get it out. One last rush for them with 14 on the clock. As they play it into the zone. Still working with it. Fraze now at the puck. Firing, and a save made by Christie at the horn. And that'll bring the stoppage in play here at the end of the first frame. The shots are 17-7 in favor of the Wild as they head off. And it's been a great period here for the Wild. Just couldn't solve Steve Christie. Plenty of opportunities here. And killed off some penalties, both teams. And we'll be with you shortly here. For the hockey action to continue. Meanwhile, here in the intermission, I'll take a quick break to talk to you about it's Cancer Care Night here this weekend. We had some plentiful of games. There's the QR code on the screen if you would like to donate to the Cancer Care Weekend and to Cancer Care Manitoba. You can just scan your screen right there. As you can continue to watch plenty of hockey right here. And like I said, we had the high school game, a good 5-4 game earlier on. This one going the other way. It's looking like a good 0-0 battle will continue, as we will not also forget the nightcap game tonight here, the junior game. As we've seen the Twisters, their ex-players and the 2B Twister players earlier on, and we'll see the Twisters tonight against the Twins, and we'll be with you right here. No need to change your station. And with that, we'll take a break for intermission and be with you for the second frame.
need one more chance. Oh. All I need.
Welcome back, hockey fans. We're ready to go here for the start of the second period. I'm your host, Bentley Brown, along with my cameraman, Josh Keck. And the Wild had a good showing in the first period. Couldn't find the back of the net, but outplayed the Islanders, and both teams having various power play opportunities early on, and both penalty kills staying perfect, as do for the goaltenders in this one, Steve Christie and Mark Friesen for Portage and Red River. White Sovereign having a little bit of talk here with the referee before the puck drop as he's ready to go, and skating into the circle to take him on there is McCorster. And correction, that's Mashewski. He beats McCorster on the draw, and with that, Telfar he'll control the puck, and Red River has the puck here for a strong start, and that gets put right back in, though, to the opponent's zone by Lucian, the 15 in blue. And Lucian with the puck tries to center it, and now going the other way, skating up ice. And into the zone come the Wild. And long stretch pass. That one won't go. And the Islanders, they work it up here on the near side. Rolling puck. Looking, shot, firing! And Friesen with the answer on that with the flash of the leather. And there's a replay of that opportunity there from Friesen on the save. And off the draw now here, ready to go. Skirmish for the puck. And the Islanders, they come out with it. Now they'll play that in behind the net. Again, pushing it on out the reach there, Sutherland, and now play to him from Jago, and now jamming at it there, nothing going with it. Batted down and trying to play it out, but Sutherland holds his own. And with a great play there, and walking in, firing, and again, couldn't find the back of the net there as McCoyster's team leading the charge there. As Johnson going through traffic makes one guy fall. And Johns can't do much with that. Bouncing puck. Played by a high stick, now gloving it to himself and getting taken down there with the puck as Morfat as he goes hard into the Zamboni door and pretty shaken up there. Shot save made on that one. Rebound. Nothing going there either. As the Wild are there to recover and try and get something going, as it's been a good offensive push now here to start the frame off for the Islanders. As talking about how good it is. Shots this period are in their favor by a score of 5-0. As they get ready now here for the puck drop. As Roy comes in here for the Islanders to face off on the draw, and he'll win that one back to the point. Play it along, and off the win by Y, and now working with it. Trying to get it up ice, and nothing going with it here. And on the near side, played ahead for it by Anderson, and he'll work his way into the attack zone, trying to play that along, and gets taken down. Skirmish for the puck continues, and that gets gloved, and they'll bring a whistle and a stoppage in play. Off the draw, Wild control here in their own zone, and now picked up here by Islanders. Islanders trying to go the other way. As that's pushed ahead forward. Now going the other way now here. Wild long stretch pass. Jago breaks that up, the captain of the Islanders, and played right back in now here by Dickinson. And trying to find the loose puck. Wild again controlling with it as they play that along across. Bouncing puck skates over the stick there of the number 8. And the Wild, they'll loop that around. And they're trying to set something up in tight. Jamming out of nothing going there. As Forces comes right in to the attack zone. Continue to jam at it and set something up as they walk into the zone. Going through traffic there is Mashevsky as he'll take the hit and now play it along behind the net where the Islanders pick it up. Deflected in tight there. Christie holds on for the faceoff. Here's a replay of that. And off the draw, again, ready to go. Islanders now trying to work it up here on the near side. Islanders pushing it ahead forward. Skating with the puck. Looking, and nothing going for them there. Southern, he'll play that on, and picked up by Lusan, and his number 5 there in scoring in the Southeast Hockey League, Southeast Manitoba Hockey League, as that gets played into the zone and played very well offside there by him. As with the puck drop back here, ready to go. And the slap shot into the zone now here. Picked up by the Wild on the near side. Jans with the puck. Long stretch pass into the zone. Here they go. Firing save made. Looking for it again. Another shot there. Save made on that one. Anderson. The shot, and that gets blocked. Southern walks into the zone trying to get a deflection in front. And nothing going there. It'll be a near side now here for Jans and his crew to push it ahead forward as they go in to the zone with the puck. As now they work it the other way. Again on the near side, dodging traffic, walking in. There's a shot by Islanders and a good deflection there by Anderson, and that's up into the ceiling, bringing a stoppage in play. So about 5 gone here in the middle frame. Shots 21-14 as they start to pile up here in favor of the Wild. Wild win the draw. And they work that around and get it out as picking it up now here for the Islanders. Again, pushing it ahead forward. And getting it out as their captain, Jago. Friesen, he's going to misplay that puck and get a little bit of it, just enough to get it away from the enemy. Has worked on the near side and away from the stretch of the Islanders by the Wild, but instead they're going to get charged here with an icing. Bring a stoppage in play. As they get ready to go here on the draw. And off the draw, picked up now here and worked ahead forward. Here come the Wild. Wild into the zone with the puck. Pushing ahead forward, and that's intercepted there and pulled ahead by the Islanders. Nice little move by them as they are offside into the zone due to the dismay of their coach. As Jago picks it up and goes in, and there's a twister. I think he got caught up high with the puck there, where his stick was at 18. There of Cody Siemens, and it's a quick look at the replay of that. Couldn't really see it there on the replay, but nonetheless, that's where they sit. And now set to do the draw. And That's one now. There's a slap shot from the point, wide of the net. Tangle up with Sutherland in front. Now looking. Firing save made there by Friesen, and he pounces on that puck for a whistle. And off the draw with the action back now here at the ice level. As Talford plays that ahead forward. Picked off now here, and Islanders controlling in their own zone. Played back, now looking there, and couldn't center it there was Lawrence on the pass from Leeson. Firing there, and a save made again on that opportunity there. This time from McCoyster. Again, that shot just wide. And played ahead forward by Lawrence and intercepted by Mashewski. Mashewski trying to center, and that hits Lawrence's stick. Mashewski circles, looking, and he lost control of the puck. He's got to regroup now here. Mashewski pushes that one ahead forward and into the zone. As they'll play that along cross, and he'll get it right back, firing in front. Nothing going for them as Talford plays that in. Nice hit there by the Islanders. A couple big hits by them as they got the physical activity. Getting up in this one, long stretch pass comes all the way down and no icing. Friesen, he'll play that along, and on the near side worked ahead forward by Anderson as Anderson walks into the zone through traffic, and again nothing going for him. Plays back to the point. There's a shot deflected just wide of the net. Islanders trying to play that out, and that gets out of play, and that'll bring a stoppage in play. Here's a quick look here at the replay. There's a couple big hits there, and looking for it now here for the loose puck and trying to do something with it. Controlled. And now Wild trying to get it on their side. And now here go the Islanders going the other way, picking up speed. Here comes Dickerson into the zone and trying to center that one, and that will go. Wild picked that one off, and they'll work their other way as Montero couldn't pick that puck up. Now he'll go for a change as the Wild control in their own in the attack zone. There's a shot, and Christie has the answer on that one. Bringing the stoppage in play at 11:48 gone. Again, the goalie's having the answers. Shots this frame, 5 for the Pembina Valley Twisters. Meanwhile, correction, sorry about that. 5 for the Wild. Meanwhile, the Islanders have 9. And off the draw, they're back here with the action. As working that around now here by the Islanders. Islanders trying to get it out of the zone as it's controlled now here by the Wild. Wild now working with the puck. And the Islanders are going to push that again ahead ice and get it out of the zone as dodge a couple of hits there and pick it up now here. Looking around behind the safety of their goaltender here, who has played terrific again in this one. As they skate ahead ice into the zone now, making man miss, looking around and regrouping now here is Sweldu, and he'll play it in front, and now that gets played all the way back as there's an Islander that's down. And still looking and seeing if they're going to blow it dead, and now they will. And the Wild are mad. It's right when they had the chance for a break. And the injured, the Islanders down there was Waugh, and Jared Waugh gets up. Here's a quick look there at that collision there. So the Wild thinks that they missed an opportunity there, as that's a check going on there with them and their assistant captain there. Yes. Jim Mangan talking about it there, thinking that the Wild got stolen, and it looked like they did, of possibly going the other way there on a 1-0 opportunity there against Christie. Now going the other way, here come the Islanders, and again pushing that in behind the net, trying to set something up as Lisanne, and Lisanne can't get it. Going the other way, long stretch pass, Telfor, he outskates the icing, looking for it, and he'll put that to Klippenstein. Klippenstein pushing off some bodies there, and now going the other way, continuing to skate up ice here. And there's a shot save made on that one. And a little bit off there on the pass there from Telfor, and walking into the zone. Islanders just enough to hold it, and now going the other one. Telfor all alone with the puck as he loops back here for a moment. Looking, and now going the other way, the Islanders skating ahead ice, and they play that into the zone. Long stretch pass, a little bit off the mark there. And Bowery can't hold on to that one, and Christie gets a little bit of a collision there, and they play on, no penalty, and some pushing and shoving there with Jans. As Anderson, his shot, that gets deflected, and they're really heating it up here. And Anderson got a stick broken and trying to get it out to fetch a new one as Mark Friesen comes out of the crease to play that one ahead forward, and another little run in there. Meanwhile, Jans picks up the puck going through two defensemen, and he gets taken down and takes out Christie. And now there's going to be some pushing and shoving after that as Christie falls on top of Jans. So Steve Christie there getting into it with Parker Jans, and some good action here in this one. We'll take a look at the collision that Christie isn't too happy about here behind the net. And there it is right there where he gets his legs taken out. And back to the puck drop, and looking for it now again, pushing it into the zone. And for all holding it just for a minute there was the Wild as they control now in their own zone. They look ahead ice, and Giesbrecht, he'll turn that one over, and walking in just onside where the Islanders, but no fear, is going the other way. A hard collision there. The 18 there, and Cody Siemens clipping the stanchion. Going ahead forward, knocking that off his feet, and the puck goes sent in. 8:30 on the clock. Christie, he'll play that ahead forward. Portage Islanders, they walk in, waiting. Thought they're going to walk into the zone, and so did a couple other members, including Morfat, who was offside. As Mag plays that in, it takes a hard hit, and he's actually going to draw a penalty with that. And is right there, just out of the reach of the replay there on the camera. And the Wild try and test out their power play again. On the 2 minutes was going to be for a board there. Charged against Doug Lawrence. Mashewski in to take the draw. And off the draw, still some bantering continuing on. Wild hold it at the blue line before moving it in just a tad as back. Force that shot through traffic and nothing going there. Christie with the answer again. Working around now here with it. And that gets cleared all the way down the ice and gloved down by Force. And he'll play that ahead forward. Bumped off the puck and out muscled by the Islanders as a little bit of miscommunication there by the Wild. They'll go into their own zone to regroup here on the power play opportunity. Wild into the zone, looking. Trying to set something up, and they'll continue to push at it. Wild moving it around, and Now they finally got it out of into the zone, but now going the other way, just over skating it there was the 19, and Jago tried to go the other way. Wild skating ahead ice as they walk into the zone. Teofar, he's back there with the puck, and that gets sent all the way down. Mark Friesen plays it along and leaves it back. 40 seconds remaining on the man advantage here for the Wild. Just the one shot, which was easily saved by Christie as he got that right into his pads. As the chirping continues out there on the ice. 6:35 on the clock. Back to the line. Anderson, he'll badly turn that one over. And here's the opportunity going the other way. McCoyster walks in, goes to the backhand, and couldn't make a play. So Mark Friesen making the save to keep his team in this one. And there's a couple opportunities shorthanded here for the Islanders. And the end of the power play, the Wild coaching staff can't be too happy about that. As the Portage Islanders showing great forces of offense, they're down shorthanded as they continue to hold it in the opponent's zone now here while trying to dig it out. As their power play has expired, and that comes all the way out. Islanders quick regroup now here on their breakout, and they'll push that into the zone a little bit off there on that pass, trying to find Waugh. And now working it the other way. Into the zone. Backhander there, and Christie makes a save on that one, and the net came off as right into the slot walking there was Gavin Fraze. As those nets aren't drilled in, they come off quite easily. Here's a quick look here at that breakaway and those saves made in return. As the opportunities there mounting for Portage on the other side of the ice. Quick save made there off the draw. Shots 25-19 in favor of the Wild, make that 26. And Islanders getting waved off the draw. Portage will change it up now here. Danielson comes in for the draw, and here come the Islanders with the puck. They'll just push that ahead, and icing nullified. Friesen goes out to play it, and now here they go, going the other way now here. Skating up on head ice. 22 Telfer shot, save made, rebound, and couldn't get it there on net. Going the other way now here, walking in. McCoyster, and his shot, that's blocked there by Klippenstein. And regrouping now here. Tanner Lusan into the zone. Lusan with the puck, tries to center it. And Friesen gets part of that. That comes all the way down. Icing waved off right on net. Christie plays that and directs traffic while he's at it. Under 5 to go in the middle frame. Still not up at 0. Islanders skating ahead ice. Looking, and they'll just flick that into the zone. It's both 18s on the ice go in after the puck, and coming out with it now here is the 16 of Doug Lawrence. And now picked up by the Wild. Mashewski, he puts it in. Keck holds the line, save made, and pouncing on the puck after making the initial save is Steve Christie holding on for a whistle as Keck was coming out there as well to apply some offensive force. And with 4:02 on the clock, they'll redo it here as Keck and Sabrin out there for the Wild off the draw. A little bit of a tie-up. And talking about other ex-Twisters, add Keck to that list as might have got skipped earlier playing here. Puck cleared all the way in. Islanders scooping it up. 3:40 on the clock. And again, circling and pushing Keck way out of the play there as they move it ahead forward. Force they'll play that in. And Sabrin jamming at it. There's a shot. Christie has the easy answer for that. He tries to glove that and he gets taken down there as he was guarding his post right on him there. 3:23 on the clock, and this has been an exciting battle in a 0-0 hockey game, and just what you want after seeing a high-scoring affair earlier on. That high school game ending 5-4 after almost squandering their 4-1 lead was Altona here. W.C. Miller Collegiate taking on the Morris Mavericks. And there's a quick shot in the same made, holding on to that one, going up to glove it is Christie. So they'll get right here to redo it. And off the draw, wild control at the point. Anderson. Tanner Anderson through traffic there, and Tyler Anderson's shot gets deflected into the corner boards. There's a chance in front for Jans, and Jans couldn't get a shot away. And now going the other way with force come the Portage Islanders. As they get past one line of defense, can't get past the next. As the Wild push it out, and now Jans scoops it up out of the zone. He's got a one-on-one going the other way. Makes a move, and Christie has the answer on that. Picks up his own rebound, though, couldn't get a shot away. And now finding a breakaway for himself, going the other way here is Swaldu. He'll pass that along, and Islanders getting broken up there by the 7, and he's going to draw a trip there. Pretty easy call. Hepner makes the block, and he also finds his way tripping Brody Moffat, and his team standing up there for themselves. Some extracurricular activity as Hepner makes his way to the box with 2:33 on the clock. Power play opportunity here, number 3 of the night. Correct me if I'm wrong, might be number 4. I'm pretty sure number 3 here for the Islanders. Skating into the draw here is Gleason, and they win the draw. Islanders now working around behind the net. That puck comes all the way to the mid of the circle. Working with it. And trying to set something up. Long stretch pass. Mashewski short-handed. What a save. And having the answer is Christie. As he always does, and as he always has in this one. Here's a look at that replay there, and here you can see off the rush. Mashewski all alone, one man to beat, and Christie just rolls out and makes his pads make the save as he kicks his pads up in the air to make that save. Looks spectacular, and Islanders with the puck as they blow a tire behind the net, turned over, Sabrin firing. And he couldn't get a good shot away, and Islanders work it back the other way. And now traffic converging in front of the net, and Friesen with a quick little glove of his own, trying to one up Steve Christie as some talking continues after the whistle. And there's the flash of the leather right there from Mark Friesen, and the talking continues on there, including Leeson and as well as Klippenstein there trying to get the number there of the Wild guy. And off the drop, they continue at her here. Working with it behind the net. Jamming at it, and Islanders hold the zone, playing that across. Django, he'll play that up, and jamming at it there. And a big play there. Getting some momentum there on that charge. And they're going to call that a nice hit. As Telfair plays that into the zone, and picked up by Mashewski, who was the receiver of that hit, and now working ahead forward and out through traffic. Played ahead by Gesh and into the zone, and that puck finds its way out of play, and we'll take a quick look there at that replay there. At the hill being the top part of your screen, right about there. A nice play there to flatten the man. And we're back ready to go here as Combatter skates into the draw, and with that the Wild put it into the zone, and last minute here before we hit the 40-minute mark gone in the game. Islanders skating into the zone. Here they come. And the Islanders flying around now out there in front. Friesen pounces on that puck. Makes a save at 44.1. And still power play on there, so I forgot to put that up there. For the Islanders, they got 11 seconds remaining with the man advantage. On that penalty there, that's to Hepner on the trip. Another man who has found himself in the penalty box a couple of times tonight. Looking around now here off the draw. Play back to the high slot, blocked by Klippenstein, and even strength. And there's a penalty for interference coming up. Let's see if we can catch it here on the replay. And it was right there in front of the Zamboni door. And the charged man with that will be Jamie Masiso. And Masiso, a guy who... sorry, correction on that. Masiso is someone who has found himself in the penalty box quite a bit tonight. His third trip there. And with a couple of seconds left on the second period here, Wild find their power play players out there off the draw and trying to get it out. Hits a man, and Wild continue the press here. And into the zone now. Here comes Telford. 15 on the clock. Centering. Anderson picks it up. Looking. Back to the point now here. And Mashevsky gets pickpocketed. And that gets blown down due to a penalty. And there's going to be some activity to follow this as a breakaway going the other way there from McCoyster, and that gets called because number 14 is getting a penalty for the rough that was in front of the bench, and that's going to be right there. He takes a shot. He gave one back just out of the reach of the camera angle. So while we'll head to the box, it's 2.4 seconds on the clock. Not much you can do here. Not going to pull the goalie here on the 5-on-3. Looking, firing, and a nice block by there to end the frame by the 17 of Swedell. And that shows you exactly where we are at. It is 0-0 defensive hockey game. Shots are though 33-20. So it's been a high scoring affair there. And sorry there for not having the arena sound on there. That was missed. That was on me. Meanwhile, the Wild, they head off the ice here. And both teams looking good, relying on their goaltenders in this one. And end of the shots here. End of the shots here for the period. For the Wild, they end this period here with 16 shots. One shy of what they had last period. And meanwhile, 13 for the Islanders. We'll be with you all back here after, as Remler are talking it back and forth now here with others. Here trying to sort this out down low, and he's trying to, a little bit mad there about that breakaway opportunity that got taken off due to a whistle there as they continue to chat at it there with Brody Moffat. And we'll see y'all for the final 20 and more at this rate, possibly. And we're back here ready to go. I'm your host, Billy Brandt, along with my cameraman, Josh Keck. And the Islanders ready out there on the ice. They find themselves down with a 5-on-3 that they got killed off for 90 seconds. And then the ensuing power play still has 28 seconds on the clock. So it's a long 5-on-3. As the teams skate out here ready to go. And yeah, thank you all for joining all of the games that we have on tonight. And yeah, just a reminder to stick around after this one and to join us on the next up and coming stream, and that'll be the Pembina Valley Twisters taking on the Fort Garry Fort Rouge Twins, as those teams just entered the building and getting ready for their game coming up at 8 p.m. And the chatter continues way out there inside the circles there, and still trying to sort out what happened there. Portage still a little bit mad about their potential breakaway that got taken off due to a penalty, and that's also happened to the Wild there earlier on in the first period due to that injury down by the Zamboni door. So seems pretty fair to me with how they put that with blowing a dead end. Hence it was a penalty. The other one was only an injury. Meanwhile, Mashusky skates into the draw and gets set up here against Swedell, who blocked the shot to end the frame. And we're ready to go as he starts the frame with the face-off loss to Mashusky. And with that, Mashusky and his crew will continue as he has the puck as he works his way up ice. Glove down, Christie. He'll go to play that one all the way down the ice, right to his opponent at the other end of the ice. Mark Friesen, who have been partners in crime with showing off their goaltender style with the Dominic Hasek kind of flair that they put on it as that comes into the zone, and Mashusky was a stride offside. And your shot totals are 33-20 through 40. And Fraser now he'll continue to control that one and push it back and working his way ahead ice. And dodging a hit there's Mashusky as he plays it into the zone, and there it's going to bring a stoppage in play there. So the regroup here will come out of the zone. As Mashusky he comes in, set to take another draw. This time Swedell wins it, and Fraser will play that across as the Wild were first to scoop up the puck off the face-off loss. Now walking into the zone, deflecting, and save made by Christie. And that gets cleared all the way down the ice. 30 seconds and counting on the man advantage as they step ahead forward. So on the 5-on-3 man advantages, Fraser gets out skated there. Now working with the now is the 19 and in close there. Jago with the puck. The captain trying to work it out now here and get it out of the zone. Anderson, meanwhile, Tyler Anderson, he'll play that across. That'll come right back to Fraser. Fraser now looking. He'll play it down low. Into the slot. And that gets blocked and heads out of play. 27 seconds remaining on the penalty. First penalty done. And they're ready now here to go.
Your lineup?
As the two men skate into the dot, Mashusky wins that one. Back to the point. Now they play it across. Looking with it. Fraser playing it across. Again. Now back. Back to Fraser now. Looking with the puck. Trying to find a man. Pushed ahead forward now. And Anderson, he'll get pinned. And he'll lose control of the puck. And that's going to do it for the power play. Another power play killed off. And here go the Islanders walking the other way, firing and pinging off the iron. Was the closest chance at a goal tonight, especially for those Islanders there. So the opportunity doesn't go there for the 12 of Hay. And now working with the puck. Trying to get a shot away. Firing in tight, and that won't go. Looking with it now here on the near side. And Magnum, he'll play that up ice. Now behind the net, Portage trying to slow things down. 3 minutes gone here in the final 20. As they step into the zone, make one guy miss, go to the backhand. Mark Friesen staying with his man and holding on for the save. Good play there on that opportunity there by the 17 of Swedell. And the line referee there gets dumped as, again, they continue on with the physical activity. Long stretch pass. And now here they go, stepping into the zone. Looking, and one man hits the ice. Pass going the other way, and that comes all the way down. Christie will go out to plate, and he'll work that all the way past Kecken. All the way up there where that's played ahead forward by the 19 there, Jago. And so they continue to work with it now here. A couple broken sticks there, and looking a little bit shaken off is Moffat as he heads off the ice. Meanwhile, on the near side, Swedell, and he'll lose that one. As that gets played into the stick, to the skates of Giesbrick, and gets played into the zone. Saprin offside, he's got a tag. As he crosses the line. Meanwhile, that gets slapped into the zone by the Wild. The Wild trying to set it all up here. Looking. Anderson trying to do something. Jamming at it. It's still nothing going for it. Long stretch pass, and that gets kicked ahead forward. And picking himself up off the ice there was Anderson as he plays that ahead forward and into the opponent's zone. Looking into the slot, firing! Mashusky just missed the mark there. All alone in the slot, and Christie didn't even have to flinch to make the save, as there was none to be made. Played ahead and into the zone, working with it. Islanders trying to do something here on the near side as they get it out of the zone, and Telfar put it right back in. Mashusky's line goes for a change, and with that, the Islanders have some time to think something up here as they step over. 5 gone here in the frame as they work their way into the zone. Stickhell now back. And Jago. He'll play that in and off a couple sticks, and walking in, here come the Wild. Wild then, that pass won't go for them, and quick stick work there. Sutherland Hill worked that the other way. And McCoyster trying to play that in front. McCoyster, he gets a shot away. And nothing going there again, as standing his own is Friesen. 14 minutes on the clock here as they continue playing that one in. Hard hit there, and Vermeil will pull himself up off the ice as meanwhile Jago finds the puck again on his stick, coming out from behind his net and pushing that ahead forward, going the other way. Moffat with the puck now as he gets pinned against the boards there by the 18 in white. As the skirmish continues with it there. And there's a shot through traffic and deflected way up into the ceiling boards, bringing a stoppage in play there as Friesen again getting his stick on that. 13:35 on the clock. Shots here in the third period is 2-1 in favor of the Islanders, and your totals are 34-22 though in favor of the Wild as they're back ready to go here on the quick reset. Wild control after winning the draw in their own zone. Keck, he'll play that ahead forward. And diving, batting that out of harm's way, will they do, is the Islanders. And Gish now with the puck is here, work that ahead forward, now picked up now and close by Wawa. As Gish lost his stick there, and long stretch pass by the Islanders. They outskate the icing. Friesen has the answer there on the save as Keck works that ahead forward. And Gish will play that right back in. 13 on the clock. Long stretch pass. Mashusky deflects that in and into the netting. That'll bring a stoppage in play. Here's a quick look at that opportunity for Mashusky. a couple plays ago. Right there, skates into the slot and just fires it half a mile wide of the net. And one of the more closer opportunities tonight, and one where the guy's been left all alone like that in front of Christie. Off the draw, Wild working with it here on the near side. And Magnan, he'll play that in. Working with it now, Christie, he'll circle that around, and Marcelio is calling for the long stretch pass, never got it. And meanwhile, their slow progress got turned over as Mashevsky picks it up and pings that one there off the crossbar going the other way. So both teams hitting the iron in this third frame here as here's Mashevsky, this time off the crossbar. Then the iron has been working both times, these couple times here in the goaltender's favor. Third time tonight that it's had to make a save for the goaltender. Mashevsky, he wins that one again. Then skates into the zone, and Marcelo picks that one up. Tries to get it out, and he will for a bit. Telfer, he'll play that right back in. Christie out of his reach, and looking around now, played again ahead. And not quite out of the zone as jamming at the Wild. Got it back in just for a second, as now here, walking in, faking the slap shot. And Lawrence now, he'll work that around and into the slot where the Wild will send that all the way ice side, and Jago goes to pick that one up. Islanders making their changes as they wait with the puck behind the net. Jago will leave it on, and they skate up ice. Walking in. And there's an opportunity there, loose in front, and a great rush there put on by Leeson. And now here's Jans going the other way. Jans walking in, Parker Jans, and he gets tripped up, and they continue to play. If you've ever played an NHL game, that's usually always a trip. When you go down to block a shot like that, doesn't matter. The guy just skates right into you. Pretty easy call. But this is real life, not video games. Meanwhile, trying to put that into the slot and nothing going there. And that comes all the way down the ice. Icing waved. 11 on the clock. As going out from their own zone, here come the Wild with speed. Sabrin dodges a hit as he goes into the zone with the puck. And Jago, he'll play that just off his way. Swidello now leaving it. Plays it up. And into the zone comes Morfat with the puck. Trying to center it and dodges a couple bodies in front, and again trying to take a shot away, and he got his shot taken away instead. As that comes all the way down the ice again, and Christie goes out to play it due to the pressure with from Keck. And not much to him as what he was thinking as they come into the zone. Looking, here come the Islanders, slap shot and save made on that one there. Another nice answer on that one from Friesen. Going the other way is Mashevsky, and he misses the net on that quick snapshot. Islanders trying to go the other way. 10 minutes remaining here in the third and possibly final, maybe not at this rate, final frame. Working with it, Islanders. Stop at the top of the dot. Now working back to the blue line. Shot through traffic. That hits a couple sticks there. And Doug Lawrence couldn't get his shot through. Islanders hold at the line. Now picked up and played along by Hepner. Works it to Anderson and out of the zone. And Jared Mag can't get that any farther. And Jared Mag now will play that in. Brent Hepner, he'll pick up the puck and play that into the zone off a couple sticks, and icing nullified. Islanders now behind their net. Working that puck around, trying to set something up with a long stretch pass. And off the stick and into the zone. Now picked up here by Dickerson, and Dickerson comes in with the puck, but one of his teammates was a step ahead of him. That'll bring it offside. 9:05 remaining. 0-0, not too many shots this frame. And your shots here are 5-1 this frame in favor of Portage. Islanders come in set to take the draw, and they'll win that one back. Good work there by McCarstar, and Custer now plays that in, now looking with it. In the slot for Sutherland, save made. And McCoyster couldn't get a shot away there either. Jago now, he'll play it back. Looking into the zone. Trying to set something up. Going through traffic, firing, save made. And that shot just wide of the net. Another shot, and that got part of Friesen in the post, and that'll bring a stoppage at 8:26 on the clock here in the third period. Both goaltenders continue where they started this one, and that is absolutely perfect, and continuing to show some style and some flash, even when not necessary, but just giving something here for the fans to watch. And we've had some good showings in today's hockey games, and another good showing here at the senior hockey game for the attendance-wise. Trying to get it out now here, and catches part of the linesman, comes out, and now here, Gilsbrook will play that across. Portage wants to call offside on that one. They continue on. And there's a shot. Christie makes a save. Rebound. Christie down in front. Loose puck continues, and Christie holds on for a save. And as the bodies pick themselves up off the ice, instead of showing you the offside opportunity there, what they're hammering about, we'll take a look here at Christie's saves as he stretches out. And holding his own, as these goalies have shown time and time again tonight. His defense helping him there with a couple block shots when he was down, and just a good battle here in this one tonight. Swadil comes in, and Mashewski will beat him on the draw. Trying to get a long stretch pass going here, and that is connected for the Islanders. Slap shot. And save made on that one by Friesen. Working with it now. Back to the blue line again. Trying to play that one ahead forward towards part of the slot, and nothing going there on that one as the Wild work it out. And that comes all the way down. As Mashewski is complaining. We'll see what he's complaining about. It looks like this hit right there. Thought that I caught him out high. And couldn't really see from that angle there, as just a little bit outside of the range of the camera lens. Puck drop, and looking for it. There's a shot through traffic, doesn't get through. That one does. It's behind the net, and the net comes off as Montero skated right into it. So, as Montero skated into it, they'll be called off there in Portage. You can't complain about much. And I think, yeah, that's what they're talking about. It will bring the faceoff out of the zone, as it was taken off by an offensive player. And that it will do. Off the draw, back underway. Islanders trying to push that ahead forward. Still looking now here for a pass as that gets picked off, and there's a hard collision there, and a penalty coming up. We'll see if we got any extracurricular activity. It's interference. And here's a quick look here at the replay off the draw. And there's the collision. So I'm going to say interference, and from that and what I saw with the boos here, he didn't look like he didn't really get much of them. But with that, it's a power play here. And so after what is a little bit of a phantom call, as you can hear from the fans here with their booing, Portage has a chance here on a power play that, again, like both power plays this one, haven't done much. And we'll see if they can turn their luck around here with under 7 to go on the clock. Working it around now here, trying to set something up. He'll play that across to Jago, get it right back. Now back to Jago. Jago with the puck, looking. And guess he'll play that on. McCoster now with the puck. In tight, and a save made there on those two shots there in tight. Another one there, and that one missed. Friesen couldn't see it. And Keck gets it out. Great play by him, and he was a really good two-way player on the Twisters, and showing that again that he can still do that here. As a Portage player gets dumped there behind the play. This time they'll play on. And now the howling coming from the Portage side. Meanwhile, just missing the net there on that opportunity, going for the 22 of Daniel Taffler. Working with it the other way. Now here's the other 22 in the ice, tangling up there with Matt Shesky and some McCoyster, and 5:35 on the clock. Here come the Islanders into the zone. They get dumped there, and we'll take a look at that one maybe instead of the other one, as they thought that one was even worse. And we're back to what is even strength after another penalty kill as they continue on with the puck. Working with it, trying to set something up on the near side. That gets deflected in, and they continue on with it as that gets cleared all the way down in, and now it's going to be icing in. With that, here we'll look at some of the penalties, or what they want to call penalties. Here we'll look at the first flop right, or the second flop here. And McCoyster there is just plops down there right in front of his bench, and the ref's not falling for anything here, and we're back to go here. 4:55 on the clock. No goalie has been solved, and we'll see if they'll need extra time here in this one as they work it ahead forward as well, though, and into the zone. Friesen will glove that and hold on for a whistle at 4:38. Meanwhile, shots this period are 4-10 in favor of Portage as they climb near to the Wild mark in the overall shots, 37-30 in favor of Red River. Red River controlling off the draw as they'll hack at it and get it out of the zone. And Jared Manning, he just couldn't get any traction there. And without that friction there, that ends that rush there for him as he'll pick it up. And nothing going there from Matt Shesky as he played it in front now here. That Magnan rush now continuing to lots of pressure even after the Islanders got back. Islanders now with the puck. They're going to go the other way and through traffic, and now getting dumped. There's the 18 of Dickerson. Working now with it. Monsu, he'll play that in front. And nothing there going as Montero plays it in front. Now going the other way here, and Telfair will just play it right back in, and down there for a shot will get held on for a whistle by Christie. And a quick look here at Dickerson getting dumped as he comes into the zone and just gets pushed over. And what you would see at a beer league or senior hockey game more often than not. Fresh shot through traffic, and Christie has the answer on that one. So the Wild hit 40 on the shot clock. 3:41 on the clock. Both teams quickly circle around and back down now here off the puck drop and trying to get that ahead ice. Islanders in the zone now here. Getting a little bit tangled up as Anderson scoops up the puck and works it on the near side, trying to get it out, and he will. Sent right back in, barely clipping the netting there, and it won't. Trying to get it out here for the Wild, and that's a bad turnover into the slot, and that goes out of play over the glass on that opportunity there from Leeson. And again, the season he's had a good one this year as he's 5th in points, as we mentioned earlier here in the league. And they're set here to do the draw. Wild control on the defensive zone win. On the near side, trying to get it out. Jamming at it. Now pushed ahead forward and Keck plays it in. Working with it now and trying to get it out of the Islanders as Islanders control on the near side. And now behind the net, and the net comes off there. And there's a replay look at that rush there for Portage. Into the zone, and again, losing traction here, some guys, and another whistle. Trying to get the net back on. Help with Friesen's water will hopefully do it for him. As Mashewski loses that one there, as Mansell Suso wins that one. Correction there on the name. Behind the net, working it around. Magna now, he'll work that ahead forward to Mashewski. Mashewski into the zone, looking, firing, and Christie gloves that one. And here's a look there at that rush as Mashewski walked in, and got to do more than that if you're going to beat Steve Christie, especially in this one, and barely flinches there on the glove save. Off the draw, trying to do something now here with it are the Wild in the attack zone. And there's a shot by Mashewski, save made, and jumping on that rebound there, holding on for a whistle, freezing it, is Steve Christie. And they redo the draw now here to his right. Off the draw, quick shot, deflected. Looked like that hit Mashewski from his reaction. I know they're going to say hit an Islander player and it's going to stay in the zone. Portage getting a quick change in. And after the linesmen players negotiating their positions before the draw, we're underway. Now coming up ice, they got 4 here for the Islanders as they walk into the zone. Looking into the slide, and that gets kicked out there. And Mashewski gets the rebound. Slap shot, and right into the shin guards there of the 8. Mashewski returns that with a hit there. And Melee didn't have to do much as that was a slap shot right at him. And a wasted opportunity there for the Wild. See what they can do to regain one as they do right now. Klippenstein tries to get his foot down. Couldn't get down that back foot. That's offside. That brings the stoppage in play with that. We'll take a look here at the Islanders' opportunity on the other side of the ice. And nice save there. And that gets kicked out. And that kick out save on by Mark Friesen there worked as a nice pass to Mashewski that got squandered by that slap shot right into the shins of Malley. Off the draw, working here is Bish on the near side. And correction there is Grish as Grish works that ahead forward. Now into the slot, looking. And that gets some skates there, picked off by the 12 of Jans. Parker Jans had himself a night in this one with opportunities. Again, goaltender staying firm in this one. 1:10 and counting here on the clock. And again, the skirmish here in the defensive zone. Picked up now here by Broderi for, and just couldn't make that pass there out of the reach of the 14, Paul Remillard. So they're going to regroup here all the way at the other end of the ice, and Islanders putting out their man that they want here on this one. Face off here to the right. And off the draw, that shot's up into the netting. And it's gonna come out of the zone, I think. Nope, it's not. So they're gonna redo it now here to the right. To the right of Friesen now here. As Klippenstein pretty mad there on the bench after that offside. 49.3 on the clock. As the bickering continues on out there. Just quiet enough with the headset on that we can't exactly make out what's going on there as Mark Friesen holds on for the whistle. And Jago there and his pairing here as the captain and his team trying to get a quick one there and a nice save on that one. Again, just getting enough as Mark Friesen. And now kill more time off the clock. Under 30 to go here in regulation. Working their way ahead forward. Here come the Islanders. McCoyster, he'll regroup in his own zone instead of pushing forward. Jago with the puck. Trying to get to McCoyster, he does. 13 on the clock, and McCoyster with the puck now behind the line. And behind the goal line with it, he gets pinched into the end boards there by the 17 of Blake Forrest. And now with 2 seconds on the clock, that's going to do it. And how these teams have been playing and these goaltenders, and especially the hockey fans here, do deserve an extra period, and they will. So we got some overtime action, and I'm hearing it's 3-on-3. I don't know exactly if it'll be 4-on-4 or 3-on-3. 5 minutes on the clock, and we could get a good possible shootout. Would be all fun to watch in this one.
This will be crazy. They're going to be passing it back to the goalies. Both goalies are going to try that ball.
So, here we are on Cancer Care Weekend here in Morris, Manitoba, and game number 2 just ready to go to overtime here as both goaltenders make their way to the net, and getting himself ready now here to the right of me. Stretching out there is Mark Friesen. He had himself a great night, 32 saves so far on his opponent. Matching him and one-upping him kind of slightly with 42 saves, Steve Christie gets set in his net, and we're underway here. 3-on-3 overtime. Overtime period number 1 is underway here from Morris. Wild with the puck behind their net, and they get ready to skate ahead on the near side. Mashewski walks in, looking, puck kicked off his stick. And now here's a breakaway chance going the other way. Swidello walking in, a great defensive push, breaking that one up for the Wild. And jamming at it and knocking his man down there was a great play there by the two of Fraze. Now working with it. Behind the net is Swidello on the goal line, and long stretch pass. They wanted almost too many men there as the Islanders pick it up as they walk into the zone, making one man miss, firing. And with the answer there on that one was Friesen on that opportunity there from the 15 of Lessien, and one of the top scorer out of these two teams. Continuing to work with it now here. And Lessien here, he'll get a chance again. And Leeson now will go for a change there, and 2 great opportunities for him. Wild now control with the puck. 3:40 on the clock here in overtime. Sudden death. No goalie has been solved yet. And only one will at this rate. As Bowery walks his way into the zone. He'll play it down low. Working with it now, here's the Wild. As they continue to jam at the puck. And Gish can't get what would be a long breakaway there, and going the other way, he gets tangled up there with the 14 of Paul Remillard, and comes into the zone. Christie, he'll saucer pass that one up, and it's nice when you see a goalie do a saucer pass. As they walk in over the zone, here come the Islanders. And the save made on that one there by Friesen. I think it actually hit the iron and went out of play as it's going to come out of the zone on the rush there from McCoyster. 2:40 on the clock. Magnan, he's out there with his line. As well as Sabrin wins that draw, and he wins it back to Fraze. And those are the three on the ice for the Wild. Fraze behind his net. He'll skate ahead ice. Looking. Charges the net and takes it out. And he might be a little bit slow there to get up as he puts on his bucket. It came off during the collision, so that's going to bring it out of the zone. Triple twos on the clock here in overtime. And the puck's ready to get dropped right in front of the Islanders bench. Puck dropped. Islanders controlling in their own zone now. Looking around now, here is a 16, that Captain Jago with the puck. And he'll work it ahead forward. Into the zone, Islanders. Putting now here on, going on to the back end. Cutting into the slot, and that's out of the zone now, and they'll make a nice use there of Steve Christie as their fourth man out there to make a nice pass to make some space and time as walking in on that one. Swidello couldn't get much of a shot there for Swidello. And that one rims off the high glass. Circling back. 90 seconds on the clock. Fraze walks into the zone. Save made on that one. So both teams, or both goalies, just that one save each accounted for in overtime as the scoring opportunity or a shot on net. And we got a minute left here as Remillard tries to center that. Rebound, and the net got knocked off, and that puck gets frozen. And again, some chippy talking there from the two there, Frozen. He was not too happy about that. Take a quick look here at the replay. Quite didn't get the initial collision there, just the aftermath and his words that he wanted to say. So 56.7 seconds here in overtime. Puck's dropped, and there's a trip, and it's a power play coming up. The Islanders, they get the man advantage here for 52.7 seconds, and here's a quick look at the replay, and there's the trip right off the draw. And Battery will go to the box for the 2 minutes. And if you're the Wild in this one, you got to just do what you have kept on doing. There's going to be a timeout called here. As you would guess, it is going to be by the Islanders. And Islanders going to draw up something to try and make use of the man advantage here on the 4-on-3 situation. Meanwhile, as you look at it here, for the Wild, you got to be pretty confident in your penalty kill. They've been strong all night in this one, as they have for both teams, and just continue going at her with that one and defending it and just clearing it out. So Fraze in the box there. You got Mashusky out there. Correction, Fraze is out there. It's Battery in the box. And can't see who's out there on defense. As they found on that one loose in front, jamming at it. Now to get it out, that's a 4 of Anderson as well on the penalty kill here in overtime for the Wild. Under 40 to go. McCoster, shot there and a save made as McCusker tried to work it there to Jago. And again, it's held on there. The Islanders captain can't solve Mark Friesen either. As Jago now scoots up here to the wing on the draw. That gets worked back to the point. Yes, she gets pressured there by Mashewski. And a hand pass there gets it out by the Wild. That didn't work to their favor as the Islanders control with the puck. Under 19 here, seconds to go, and that pass was just off one of their opportunities there to try and stretch across to beat Friesen. And Mashewski again blocks that. Under 5 to go. And that doesn't get through. 2 seconds on the clock. Firing off the mark there, and there's the horn. Goaltenders, perfect. Through 65 minutes of play, we got a shootout going here. And of course, Battery won't be able to shoot as he was in the box for a minute 08. And I'm not affirmative on that, but that's how it is in most leagues with your penalty carrying over.
They have 2 go right off.
Still debating there about the shooters that Battery can shoot. Still pretty sure it's the first 5 you can't shoot if you were in the box. And skating in here. Waugh comes in to start us off. Taking on Friesen. Goes backhand and doesn't even make any contact with the net. 0 for 1, and so I don't have a scoreboard up there for the shootout. Then let's use the score as it is to keep count. And Steve Christie talking over. They're ready to go. He's got some hecklers behind him. And walking in now. Here's the 22 going back and forth. That save made on that opportunity there by the 22 of Dylan Teflor. And round 2 now here. Tanner Listen, he'll take the puck. 5th in scoring here in the league. Walking in. And he scores. He is able to solve Mark Friesen. And that's the first one past the goaltenders tonight. TJ Mashewski comes in as they'll continue with the lefties skating in. And Christie stands still. A chance now here to win it for Portage. McCoyster comes in, a chance to win it. Walking in, backhand, save made. What a save there by Mark Friesen. And it all comes down to this last shot. And they got Jansen to come shoot. Jans, he needs to score. Walking in, firing. Christie makes the save. Game over. And the Portage Islanders take it 1-0 in a shootout. And with that, Steve Christie wins it for his team here. And so that's tonight's game, and we'll quickly do your 3 stars here in 1 second. So, your 3 stars here in tonight's game. Starting it off, your 3rd star in tonight's game with 36 saves in this one. From the Red River Wild, number 1, Mark Friesen. Your 2nd star in tonight's game with 1 goal, the only man to find the back of the net in this one. From the Portage Islanders, number 15, Tyler Lisan. And your 1st star from the Portage Islanders in tonight's game, he had a total of 44 saves, picking up the win for his team. Number 1, Steve Christie. And with that is where we'll leave it in this one with you folks. We'll be back with you here at 8 o'clock for the puck drop in between the Pembina Valley Twisters and the Fort Garry Fort Rouge Twins. Signing off for now, and we'll see you in 40. I'm your host, Bentley Brandt, along with my cameraman, Josh Keck. It's the Red River Wild falling into